Yo, what is up, guys? So, I made a pretty long, just pure yapping video talking about the Kings, no, not potentially, shopping De'Aaron Fox. Yes, trying to trade De'Aaron Fox. And I'm going to explain exactly why it makes zero fucking sense. And I was trying to think of the best graphic to utilize, the best diagram. I feel like there is something better. Probably some web diagram would have been better, but I think this will allow me to illustrate my point perfectly. So, yep, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna get to De'Aaron Fox last. Let me first explain just what I got going on with this diagram. Disaster earlier. You guys might not see that because of editing magic, but here's pretty much the Kings core right now. And of course, Kevin Huerter, Carter, they get 10 minutes sometimes. Bro, we're looking at the core, right? We're looking at what is going to matter when games are on the line. What is going to matter in the playoffs, okay? So, the diagram. The higher up a person is, the better they are at whatever category it is. If they're split right in the middle, okay, or their relationship to the middle, if they're on this side, they're better at offense. If they're on this side, they're better at defense. So let me go over that again. The higher up somebody is, the better they are. The closer to the middle they are, the more balanced they are. The closer to the left they are, the better they are at offense. You guys can't see my cursor for some reason. The better they are at defense, the farther they're going to be on the right side, or the higher up they're going to be on the right side. Okay, really simple. So, right in the middle, and at the pretty much the very top is De'Aaron Fox. I still don't understand how people do not understand how good De'Aaron Fox is. He can do absolutely everything. He can play combo guard. He can shoot from anywhere. He can get his own shot on anybody. He can make any pass you would ever want. And most importantly, he is the swiper. There is He is an elite defender. And not only that, he gets you turnovers. That is why he's called swiper. He steal ball. Oh. Okay? So, before I get into why it's so dumb for the Kings to even shop him, let's look at the rest of the team. Sabonis, very MVP, MVP race guy. He has taken his game to a next level, and the reason he is so high up and close to the middle is because his defense has improved so greatly. His shot has improved from everywhere. His free throw has improved. He's leading the league in 3-point percentage. He is an incredible passer, the best rebounder in the league right now. He's an incredible player. Malik Monk. So, an offensive focus guard. He is okay defensively. If you put him on somebody like Austin Reeves, who is a great offensive player, but, he's athletic, but not on a freak show level like De'Aaron Fox or a lot of these guards these days. Jatavius, they're all going to cook Malik, okay? However, he is serviceable. Keegan. Okay, let me finish with the offensive. DeMar DeRozan. Do I need to explain, guys? Gets his own shot from anywhere. Solid player. All around solid player. However, I would not call him good defensively at this point in this career. Is he an okay defender? Yeah. That's why he's not all the way over here to the left like Trey Lyles. Okay? Trey Lyles. Pretty much gonna come in, get you shots, get you rebounds. Defense is gonna be iffy at best. But exactly what you want from a bench player, okay? Good bench player. And he can run. He's a very good fit for this team. So let's go over to the defensive people now. We got Keegan Murray, my boy. Great defender. Still has development. Progress to achieve. That's what I should say. His main issue is there's only one type of player he can't guard in the NBA, and that is Cheetah Maxi type players, Jatavius type players, players that are extremely athletic, quick as fuck, feet work off the chains. Mainly it's the change of directions that Keegan can't do just because his body type, and that's just who he is as a human being. He is a long person. It is going to be very hard for him to deal with these quick, explosive, athletic guards. That's where Keon Ellis comes in. Keon is a quick, athletic, explosive guard. And he can lock up anybody. Anybody. Okay, maybe not anybody, but almost anybody. Even the most explosive athletic guards like Tyrese Maxey, Cheetah Maxey, he is going to make life hard for them. He is at least going to contest every single shot. Nothing is going to be free. Nothing is going to be easy. So he is literally a perfect fit to have on this team. But let me go back, because Christie and the organization, they want to start Malik Monk. I don't agree with that, but since they are going to do that, they have to have a defensive stopper, somebody who can take athletic guards like De'Aaron Fox, like Keon Ellis, as their point guard. If Malik Monk is going to be a starting guard, they must have somebody like that. And that leads to me to my number one main and first problem with De'Aaron Fox being shopped. There is not going to be a single defensive guard on De'Aaron Fox's caliber that can come into this team, run the offense at least half the time, be a good shooter from anywhere, have a great handle, and be just a leader on this team. And maybe not a leader in the locker room. I'm not sure what goes on in the Kings locker room, so I probably shouldn't say that. I would think De'Aaron is very highly respected in the locker room. I'm not sure if he's a leader. I'm not sure who is on the Kings team. However, on the court, when things get tough, they give Swiper the ball. And they say, Swiper, make some shit happen. Okay? And that doesn't always mean shoot. That may mean create a play. Run pick and roll with Sabonis. And then make everything else go around that. There's not a single guard that will be available for the Kings to trade De'Aaron for that is ever going to replace everything he does for this team right now. And that is my main issue. There is not a single replacement the Kings can get that is going to be able to do equally what De'Aaron does for this team. So it's immediately going to be a downgrade. And that is what I don't understand, guys. Why would you create drama? Why would you make this an issue? Trading De'Aaron Fox when you cannot upgrade that position, when you cannot get an upgrade for him. And I don't know if you guys saw, but the media had LaMelo number 7th in All-Star voting this year. But I say that because the media, all these old heads, all these stupid ass owners, they have no idea what they're seeing. And I guess that would be what I would say to De'Aaron is try and block this shit out, because these dumb fucks have no idea what they're talking about. They don't watch games. They don't watch film, for God's sake. And even if they did, they don't understand what's happening enough to make competent decisions about the game. Okay? It's really that simple. And I hate to see it, because also the chemistry of these guys, they just fit so well. And my one issue, and everybody's main issue with the Kings, was with Mike Brown, and we couldn't tell with another coach how this would happen, but their clutch time, they were always getting owned. They were always losing close games, and it was mainly due to Mike Brown being completely incompetent and unable to draw up plays. Trust me, guys, I watched all the games, especially the clutch games. Mike Brown cannot draw up a play to save his life. He would seriously not be alive if he had to draw up a play to score at the end of the game. Or just in general, the man has no idea how to draw up a play. Okay? But they got it to DeMar DeRozan. Exactly what they need. Somebody who can come in and, hey, just give me the ball one-on-one and I'm going to score. We don't even need to draw up a play in the clutch. That is DeMar DeRozan. He is like that. But the chemistry with these guys is so good, okay? Where each other lacks, they they can pick up for them. They can hide where they lack. So like I was saying with Malik, having some defense lapses. Like he can be beaten by certain players, of course. Many players, I would say. Not a knock on him. Defense is really hard to play. But when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox, one of the best defenders in the league, that's covered up. Malik is always going to be on the lesser guard, the less talented, less explosive guard, whatever. And that helps so much. And then we go with Keegan and DeMar. DeMar is old now. You know, he's not the same defender he once was. And that is fine. That is expected. That is not what they need DeMar to do on this team. They need DeMar to do exactly what I was saying about being a offensive clutch guy. Okay? Just get a bucket sometimes. And he does. And Keegan, he needs other people to create his shot for him. And that is fine. They need Keegan to be a defensive stopper for forwards and really athletic fives that are going to be running all over the fucking place. Keegan can do that. Okay, he makes up for that deficiency. And same with Sabonis, If a center is really going to be running around all over the fucking place, throw Keegan on him, okay? And to make up for Keegan's deficiencies, they have Sabonis, who is going to be able to get Keegan shots, wide open shots that Keegan is an excellent shot maker at. DeMontis makes Keegan shine. DeMontis' ability in the pick and roll makes all these people shine. It is a literal perfect fit. And then I don't think Swiper has any deficiencies. I'm going to be honest with you. He can do absolutely everything, but you don't want to put all that stress, all that energy expense on Swiper. That's just dumb. That's like, Travis Hunter wanted to play both ends in the NFL. It is too hard to do. These guys are pro athletes. You just can't. There's not enough energy unless you're juicing up in the game. I'm talking popping shit in the game. Yeah, like that. Unless you're on that type of shit, you're not going to be able to play both ends with all your effort getting 36 minutes a night. It's not going to happen, okay? And even if you do juice up, the human body can only take so much. It is going to break down if you push it with external substances. Not the right word I want to use, but yeah, okay? So Malik is going to be able to take some pressure off Fox on the offensive end, and Malik also can run the offense when Swiper is off the floor. And it's such a great fit because Keon can't run the offense, and if they did lose Malik or Fox, Sabonis can pick up for that and run the offense and get shots for Keon. And Keon is okay offense player. Like he's not going to cause you to lose the game if he has to run the offense or anything. He's a fine dribbler, fine ball handler. He's an okay passer. But the synergy on this team is elite. Where they are weak, their teammates take up for them and make them strong. And that is what creates championship winning teams. And if you look at another team like the Grizzlies, they do the exact same team. They have continuously improved their team in places where they have felt their players are weak. And also with Bane, who is one of the best defenders in the league, if you guys don't know. The reason they brought in Smart, the reason they drafted Wells, is so Bane can focus on being an offensive guy. Because his mind for the game is next level. And Jaws is too, but Bane, he continues to impress me. His understanding of the game and when and where to pass is better than Jaws right now. And I think Jaw will be better than him eventually. I think Jaw is going to be probably the face of the league if LaMelo's not. But I say that because bringing in Wells, bringing in Bane, signing Vince Williams Jr. long term, all those guys are going to take defensive onus, defensive effort off of Bane, and it allows Bane to become the guy on offense, okay? It's very, very important to put your players in a position to succeed with the personnel around them. Triple J too. Triple J, he is a 4. He can play 5. He has the height to play 5 for sure. But you don't want him getting banged on by fives all day. You just don't want that happening. It's going to cause him to exert so much energy. It's going to cause his body to accumulate damage throughout the season, and you don't do that. So you know what they do? They get Brandon Clark, and also they draft Edie, a real center who wants to bang. He wants to throw shit down. He wants to bang bodies, bro. Yeah. And that is how you build a winning team, where players have deficiencies, you bring in people to take over those deficiencies and make them proficiencies. You make those strong points on your team, not for that player, for your fucking team. And going back to the Kings, there's not a single player that is available or will be available that is going to come in and do anything De'Aaron Fox has done. On top of that, there's not going to be a single player that wants to play in Sacramento, okay? The shittiest of the three LA teams. A team that has been laughed at for my entire life. And De'Aaron Fox has come in since being drafted there and taken over, given his best every single night. He has given it his all to win, his all to his team, risked body, mind, and soul playing this game, shed blood, sweat, and tears for this team, and continues to say there's one contingency on him being this team: getting better to try and win. And you're telling me you're shopping him, Kings? Sickening. Sickening how poverty your franchise is. Sickening how incompetent your GM, owner, and entire front office is for doing this. Sickening. You know nothing about basketball. You know nothing about creating a winning team. You know nothing about winning culture. You know nothing. You lack basic common sense. You are losers. Alright, guys. That's it for me on this one. I hope... Man, if you guys like how I was in this video, please go check out the video I made, just me talking vertical face cam about the Kings, just crashing out on them. It was a good video. Like, if you like this, you'll for sure like that one. And I get a lot more in depth into all the reasons why. This was a very condensed explanation, which still 18 minutes, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I explained what I wanted to explain. I hope this diagram helped you guys out. There's definitely a better diagram. I just couldn't think of it. I don't want to spend I don't have the time to spend like 2 hours looking it up and, getting everything imported. This shows this is perfect. It's not perfect, but it does the job. It is sufficient. It shows exactly why this team is good like they are. And okay, the good things I did see from the front office, the Kings were trying to get both John Collins and Cam Johnson from the Nets. I think those are both great. If, if they don't give up any of these players, okay, they have to keep this core. They must keep this core. Must. And Kevin Huerter, Trey Lyles, Carter, their first rounder, I think they should move all those. They have picks. Use those picks to upgrade. Do not shop De'Aaron Fox. I do not understand. I just don't understand. And again, guys, if you think there is somebody that can come in and do what De'Aaron Fox does for this team as a one-to-one, like the Kings trade De'Aaron Fox and picks or whatever, and get a point guard back, who would that point guard be that is going to do what De'Aaron Fox does for this team? There is not one. Any of the point guards that possibly would be, they are cornerstones of their franchise. They are literally untouchable pieces on a franchise. And that is also what I don't understand about the Kings. You basically are saying Swiper Fox is not good enough to be the franchise player on here, which is just, it's ignorant. It's just incorrect and ignorant. And to make all of this so public, I hate it. De'Aaron deserves better. The entire Kings team, coaching staff deserves better than being put through this. So, yeah, If you guys want more, I've already explained everything in another video. I'll make it the related video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Be safe. Be smart. Make decisions based on reality. Don't be like, I think, blah, blah, blah. No. Look at reality and make decisions based on reality. All right? Take care.